It's me, Kent Peters again, and this day I want to talk about what would I do if I won the lotto. So I bought me a Powerball ticket, and it's worth, I believe, it's $149 million. So that's a lot of money right there. That's enough to last me my whole life, and not only my life, but the generation after me. But here's the thing: most people, when they win a lotto, they go broke. Most could not used to have that much money. We're going to talk about what I would do if I won this much money, and you may want to do this too. You may want to listen to this video, take notes. So $149 million is a lot of money. But of course, you're not going to get that whole $149 million. They're going to take some tax out. I'm not sure how much they take out exactly. And there's two ways you get this money. You take the loan sum, which means you get the money up front, or you take an annuity. I think it's like around 20 or 30 years. So this will buy 149 million by 20 or 30. And that's how much you'll get. This calculator doesn't even fit it. 149 million. It's one of those cheap ones, but maybe yours do. But that's still a good amount of money. You're still gonna get $1 million, pretty much at least $1 million every single year for. You divide that by 30. I'm not quite sure how much it is. But we're going to say for this video, I just took the loan sum. I probably would take the annuity. It depends how I'm feeling at that point. But we're going to say I took the loan sum, and all of y'all not get the full 149 million. The tax are going to get me. I don't know how much they take out in tax, but we're going to say I got to keep like 75 million. So 75 million is still a lot of money. So what am I going to do with that much money? So I'm going to take 75. Let's see, does that fit? Yes, it does fit. So I'm going to take 75 million. Half of it is going into the saving account. So half that, so that's that's $37.5 million that I'm putting into the saving account. And the rest of it, 37,500. So the rest of that I'm gonna put in the other 37.5 million will go in a checking account. But then I'm gonna divide that by half. And you know what I'm gonna do with that half? That'll give me $18,750,000. I'm gonna just put that in the stock market. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. And of course I'm gonna buy me a new car. Will I buy me a Tesla? I don't know. Even when I'm rich, I still don't know if I'll buy a Tesla because the car's electric and it takes a while to charge up electricity. Maybe once electric stations are electric charging stations are as common as gas stations, maybe I'll go into it, but for now I'm just going to stick to the gas car. I am leaving Florida if I ever win a lotto. Florida's just too freaking hot. I never wanted to move here. It was actually my parents that moved here, and I was like 14, so obviously I was forced to live here. And now I got a job here, so I'm kind of stuck here now. But if I win that lotto, I get more free. I can live anywhere. I probably will buy at least one house here. Just show whenever I come visit here, hang out with my friends, my family, whatever. I have that house to stay in. And of course I'm gonna buy me some homes I can just rent out, make some money that way. So that's a way to make money, renting places out. Get into that real estate, make some money that way. So that's one way. And of course, like I said, I had like $18 million into the stock market. And we know as time goes on, the stock market will go up. So that 18 million I have, after like 10 years, it'll probably be more like 50 million in 10 years. I mean, it could happen. And 50 years from now, I'll probably be on pass away by that point, who knows. But 50 years, that 18 million could exceed over $100 million. And that's not money for me. That'd be more than what I started with. If it did grow that much, and I could just pass that on to my kids or future grandkids, whatever. Leave them some money. My grandparents didn't leave me nothing. So I'm gonna try to leave them something. But of course, there's two ways to make money from the stock market. When the shares go up, or from the dividends, because stocks pay you dividends. So we're gonna say I bought like 50,000 shares of Realty Income. What if I bought that much? 50,000 shares. And Realty Income's around $58. So that cost me $2.9 million. So yes, I do have more than enough to buy this. You know what? Let's double. Let's make it 100,000 shares I buy with that. And that would cost me $5.8 million. So with 100 shares of Realty Income, 100,000 shares, how much money am I going to be making every single month? Y'all want to know how much I'm going to make every single month if I buy 100,000 shares of Realty Income? 23 grand every single month. So that's more than what some people make a year. And I'm only making that every single month with just that one share of owning like 100,000. All of y'all have more shares than that. I'll be buying more companies that won't be this Realty Income, but just give you an idea how much I can make. And you time that by 12. How much is that? $276,000. Man, doing nothing. That's some good money right there. Doing nothing. So I hope you did listen to this video. So those are ways you can make money. And I could actually end up being better off than what I was when I first won the lotto. But what you don't want to do is tell too many people you won the lotto. For some people, they might want to be your friend just because you're rich now. Let's say there's like some guys, they were never interested in hanging out with you. Maybe you try to throw a party, never came over, but all of a sudden you're rich, they want to come over now. You know what? They're not real friends. Same thing with girls. With some of these girls, maybe you ask them out once and they turn you down because they're too good to date you, but all of a sudden you're rich, they want to date you now. I say turn girls like that down. Unless that girl was with you when you were poor. And that friend was with you when you were poor. Then you can hook them up. Because I will hook my friend up if I win the lotto. Because obviously, I was his friend when I was poor, when I didn't have nothing. And he will get hooked up when I'm rich. That's a good thing about being my friend. You were good to me when I was poor. You'll get rewarded when I'm rich. Some people are gonna wish they were my friend before I won a lotto. But obviously, I'm gonna keep on down low. I'm not gonna tell too many people I won. If I do decide to give people money, I'm just gonna be like, this is you, but don't tell anybody else I gave it to you, because I don't want too many people coming to me after money. Let's say you got one of those friends that always ask for money. I gave him like $100,000. He's back and like, dude, I gave you $100,000. What happened to all that money? I'm gonna wonder what happened to $100,000. He asked you for another $100,000. I'm gonna be like, I don't think me giving you another $100,000 is gonna help you with your problems. Because sometimes it doesn't solve problems. Because if you give somebody $100,000 and you spend just like that in a short amount of time, I mean, they got bigger problems. Because obviously, if I had $100,000, I could live off that for quite a few years. And this is a tempting thing. This is one thing I could do if I won a lotto. I can make a video, like another YouTube channel, talking about my life after I won a lotto. I can make like a series. And that probably would get me some views. But here's the thing. I would never do it. Because honestly, if I'm on YouTube talking about how I won the lotto, I'll get random people, like I said, ask for money. People will probably try to sue me, get money out of me. So obviously, guys, if your boy Kent does win a lotto, he's not going to make a video talking about how he won a lotto. I know, it's disappointing. But y'all just got to see things from my point if I won a lotto. I mean, it is tempting to make videos, because I will get those views most likely, but I just can't do it. I can't have people know I won the lotto. Some people will just try to act like they're your friend. I mean, if you weren't my friend before I won the lotto, don't try to act like you're my friend after I win. So just think right now. Who are your friends? Who's actually there for you when you're poor right now? And then when you win the lotto, who just all of a sudden pops up in your life? You just gotta watch out for that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That is what I would do if I won a lotto. And you may want to take some notes. Obviously, I never won a lotto, so I don't know what really happened, but those are just my ideas. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If there's something you think I just should have went over after winning a lotto, but I just didn't go over it, leave comments down here. You can also leave comments saying what you would do if you won a lotto. And also, smash that like button. Bye for now. Have a good weekend.